How would you like to add a new revenue stream to your business? In this video, I'm sharing how you can tap into that revenue stream and increase your income. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Felicia over at FeliciaStreeter.com, where I help small business owners just like you make the transition from the private sector into the government sector. I help you guys navigate the government RFP process, add a new revenue stream to your business, and get your business AA ready so that you can have a solid foundation built so that you can take your business from where it's at, making six figures, on into the $1 million year as a government contractor and on to those $1 million government contracts. So if you're looking to grow your government contracting business, make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and go ahead and like this video. So today we're going to talk about how that can actually happen for you, how you can actually add a new stream of revenue to your business today. I'm going to point you to where the money is at. So I always like to say, follow the money. And then we're going to talk about what it's going to take from you. In case you didn't know, there is a wealth of contracting opportunities being awarded to small businesses just like you. I have clients coming from the private sector, adding this new revenue stream, and they're doing it successfully. All right, so let's get into cash in on government contracting. Why would you want to be a government contractor? I know. The government, our U.S. government, they are the biggest spender in the world with small businesses. They are spending trillions of dollars every single year with small businesses. They actually need you and they want your services. They are looking for small businesses that provide services. And so you're probably thinking, well, what type of services? Well, let me just tell you, they buy just about everything. When I say everything, everything. So think about it. They buy products and services. They buy vehicles. They buy furniture. They use warehouse space. They use trucking and transportation, logistics, construction, all of the different, I forget what you call it right now, but the different sectors of construction like plumbing, electrical, everything it takes. They use all of that. Real estate, notaries, accountants, professional trainers, and I mean professional training and development, security services. What else? Landscaping companies. I'm just looking out my window coming up with stuff. I know they buy everything. Lights. I'm using lights in here today. They buy light fixtures, curtains, office supplies, iPads, computers, cell phones, you name it, they buy it. But here's what I really like about being a contractor with the federal government: consistent paydays. Who doesn't want consistent paydays? Like, you know, it's payday, you should be paid for your services, and the money is in the bank like clockwork. That's what we all want. That's what the government provides. They pay on time and consistently. So you don't have to worry about the check bouncing or your payment being late. As long as you do your part, they will do their part and pay you according to the contract that you guys have both signed. So you'll always know when you'll be paid. There's no guesswork. So comment below, would you like to have contracts, have a customer, a client where you don't have to worry about the check bouncing or having late payments? Meaning now, oh my gosh, how will I make payroll? How will I pay my vendors, right? So think about that. Let me know in the comments. Would you like a customer, a client like that pays on time and the check is good? Here's another reason why you should consider government contracting. They have money set aside for service-disabled veteran-owned companies, woman-owned companies, hubs-owned companies, 8A companies. Now, we're all talking about small businesses here. So these are all small businesses, right? So, but your veteran-owned, service-disabled veteran-owned, small business in general, woman-owned, Hub Zone, 8A. They have these various categories for which they set aside contracting dollars every year. So they have contracting goals that they want to meet every year in giving work to these small businesses. So if you fit one of those categories, I encourage you to check it out. And here's the great thing. You talk about having a competitive advantage. If you fit into one of those categories and they've set aside a contract, for example, just for small businesses, then that means if you're not a small business, you can't bid on that contract. So now you just limit the competition. If they set it aside for a woman-owned small business and your company is not woman-owned, then again, they've limited the competition for those of you that are. Now, this one I really, really like is they have sole source opportunities. So within their contracting programs, they have what they call sole source opportunities to where I could call you up and say, hey, Kelly, hey, this is Felicia over at blah, 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 whatever government agency, right? I don't want to say one because then you guys think it is, but whatever government agency. I have this contracting opportunity for to do some landscaping on the base over the next year. We estimate it to be about $3.5 million. Is that something you're interested in? And so Kelly would say, well, yes, most definitely. Let me run the numbers. And when do I need to get back to you by? So you should run your numbers yourself because you want to make sure it's profitable for you and you can do it for that amount. Or if it's not and it's roundabout, but you need to let them know and then you can negotiate that number. But in essence, you have a $3.5 million contract being thrown in your lap. You didn't have to do any networking, any work for it. It's handed to you literally because of the business that you have. You have the government past performance. You know how to navigate the RFP process, right? And you have a business that can perform at that level. So you have capacity, which is all the things I talk about in my accelerator. Having capacity, having the resources, knowing how to navigate the RFP process, knowing how to write the proposal, and you need to know how to run those numbers. So how will you be able to expand into larger contracts? So maybe you're doing 6 figures in the private sector. Maybe, it could be low 6 figures, high 6 figures, but you want to get into those larger contracts, maybe get into those $1 million contracts, or maybe you just want to hit $1 million a year in your business, or multiple year contracts, okay, where you're working on multiple year contracts, but multiple contracts at a time too. How do you do that? I'm going to tell you. I'm glad you asked. So this is where you're going to look at teaming relationships, joint ventures, and then also using other subcontractors, so other small businesses to help you as well. Now, I've touched on this, so don't forget, another reason why you should consider government contracting is because they have those multiple year contracts and those $1 million contracts. So if you want to play with the big boys, you want to expand your company into this government sector, add a new revenue stream, increase your income over time, consider government contracting. Build your business, learn how to navigate the RFP process, always focus on increasing your capacity, and you will get to the $1 million a year in those $1 million contracts for sure. Now, I strongly encourage you to consider moving into government contracting. And here's the reason why. New opportunities are coming out every day. New opportunities are being awarded to small businesses every day. And here's the thing, the reward of being a government contractor outweighs what it takes to put in place to win. So yes, becoming a government contractor is time consuming. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it if you do the work. So if you'd like to learn how to navigate the RFP process so that you can add a new stream of revenue to your business, work with the best paying client in the world, and add multiple 6 and 7 figures in revenue to your business, you want to come talk to me about my government contract accelerator, because we can accelerate that process for you so you don't have to figure it all out on your own. We have a step-by-step framework that our clients are using to get to the finish line and start submitting faster than going at it on their own. I'll put the link down below. So don't forget, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and go ahead and like this video. And then share it out to 3 people, 3 other small businesses that you know. Share the video out, show some love today. And then I want you to remember, you're just one contract away. I'll see you right back here real soon. Bye for now.